Hello, it's RX Productions and continuing the reaction series. It's RX MattCARailfan's turn once again, and his request is to do his Christmas Fullerton Railfanning video, followed by his short videos. So let me go show you the playlist that I showed you last time for that Railfanning video. Alright, here we go. We're in the playlist, and it's called December 24th, 2021, Merry Christmas, Railfanning Fullerton featuring CN, AMTK 75, and more with friendly crews. So that's what we're going to watch today. And then we're going to do all of the short videos, including his plane spotting videos. So, without further ado, I was trying to press the pause button just so I could go into full screen, but we got it. And I apologize if I have to clear my throat. I got some phlegm kind of stuck in there and it's not going away too much, so alright. So we're starting off with the intro. We have RX MattCARailfan presents a new video. Merry Christmas as well, everybody. Alright, so let's begin and let's see what these trains are all about.
Good morning, guys. We are here at Fullerton Station today on December 23rd. It is 6:59 a.m. So we're pretty early here, but the chief already came by.
Not good at all because we have some problems. I'm not talking about the video though. I'm talking about just streaming the video. I don't know why, but every time I try to watch Matt's videos, on Firefox while I'm reacting to them, I just can't. I have to use different browser. Hang on, I'm just waiting. I'm just giving it some time to load.
Good morning, guys. We are here at Fullerton Station today on December 23rd. It is 6:59 a.m. So we're pretty early here, but the chief already came by.
So 6:59 a.m. So yeah, he got up pretty early to come out here at Fullerton. So I'm very impressed. By the way, it's a great cloudy morning. Of course, it was, during that time it was sort of rainy. So yeah.
And it's still kind of dark here, and it's also raining too. We have Metrolink 605 coming in pretty soon. Whole station. Meanwhile, it's dark. You can even see the lights are on down there too. And there should be some good treats today, the day before Christmas. So enjoy, guys. Okay, guys, here comes
So to me, that sounds like an early Christmas present for you. Just coming on and seeing all these catches.
605 to Fullerton.
Also, I noticed that Matt is using a different font for, the text in this video, so
605. First street of the day.
yeah, pretty interesting. That's cool.
Here's 605 into Fullerton. First morning train of the day.
Alright, so nice catch of Metrolink 605. I am a fan of Metrolink, so I always like seeing that. Good way to start us off here. So now it's Metrolink 703 from Paris, which is pretty far from where I live. But yeah, Metrolink does go over there. So that's another good catch right there.
There's 703 into Fullerton.
Extremely good quality, by the way. Now we got an Amtrak from LA to San Diego. Kind of interesting seeing the LED ditch lights kind of being turned off there as it comes to a stop.
Here comes Metrolink 683.
So this looks like we got 2 for 2 on this clip. Now I have no idea where Laguna Niguel is, but yeah, it looks like Metrolink goes there. I'm interested in visiting certain places that I never heard of before, so I'm gonna add that one to the list. Laguna Niguel.
Jasper 655.
There goes Amtrak, departing the station. And there he goes.
Alright guys, here comes Metrolink 607.
Metrolink 607 from Oceanside.
Northbound to
So I do know Oceanside. So yeah. Pretty beautiful place right at Oceanside, by the way.
657.
So I also noticed the green signal right there. So we got another train coming in on this track. We'll see that pretty soon.
There's 607 to Fullerton. Fullerton, sorry. And I'll see you guys in the next clip.
Alright, alright.
Okay guys, here comes it.
So now we're going with the freights, and looks like we got a Canadian National locomotive coming up, so enjoy that.
What's that? SLVE LPC.
Don't know what that was right there. Here we got our CN 2258. So, all right. So we got our Canadian visitors. Good catch. Good catch. As always, the containers are always pretty fun to look at. Just a good amount of containers on this one. All right, so that was a pretty superb catch. Definitely one of Matt's good catches here, and interesting with the DPUs are both just facing forward. Usually, well, sometimes the DPUs are like the last DPU is kind of like it has like the how do I explain the cab is facing backward, but not in this clip. But yeah, good catch.
Have your attention, please. If you're expecting arriving passengers from train 3, that train should be arriving here shortly over the bridge on track number 3.
There goes our freight
This is our westbound Amtrak train from Chicago.
Interesting what they were talking about in the announcement there. So good. I mean, it wasn't complete, but you know, it was just like I want to say eavesdropping, but not really eavesdropping. Just listening to the PA announcement. Anyways, another BNSF here, or rather, another view of the BNSF train we just watched.
Okay, guys, here comes Amtrak number 3. This is the Southwest Chief.
Those Southwest Chiefs run pretty far, but yeah, I understand the need for a connection from LA to Chicago. But it does sound like an interesting trip to make. Maybe I'll ride it someday, the Southwest Chief. But for now, let's just watch this train come in.
75 leading.
Alright, so this is the train with Amtrak 75. Looking pretty good. Got a good horn on it. So yeah.
Again, this is westbound train number 3, D training passengers only. D training passengers only.
I heard the PA and it says only for detraining passengers. So I'm guessing I'm guessing they only allow people to get off here and not get on it. Well, they it's their rules, I guess.
There's Amtrak 3, and we'll get it departing to Union Station.
Nice shot of the train going away now. Looks good. Nice sound of the engines as well, like revving in the distance.
Alright guys, here comes Metrolink 707. Maybe 36, so it's pretty good.
Another Metrolink coming in.
Cap car 671.
Haven't seen one of those locomotives in quite a while, by the way. Every time I've been, at least in the recent days when I've been around Metrolink lines, I've just been seeing the Siemens Chargers. So yeah, these are becoming a bit harder to find actually. So good on you, Matt, for recording this one. Locomotive number 894. Now there it goes. That engine sounds pretty nice as well.
Okay guys, here comes Amtrak Amtrak 765. I believe this should have 693.
Incoming Amtrak, and we also have a yellow signal right there for another train that's coming up on this track. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What I was going to point out is that we got an Amtrak California passenger car right here. The rest are surfliners, but they do have a regular Amtrak California one right here. It's pretty interesting.
Apologize if there's a little bit of raindrops on the camera lens. It's kind of raining here today, so apologize if there's water on the camera lens.
Another Metrolink departing the station. Pretty good view.
Alright guys, here comes an eastbound train.
We got a BNSF coming in. And there's a fake bonnet right here. So yeah, that's another good catch and friendly crew indeed on this train right here. So always nice to see always nice to hear these horn shows. Also, yeah, there's raindrops on the screen, but that's because it was like a rainy day. So I know Matt mentioned this in the video. So no worries, no worries. There it is right there at the bottom of the screen if you can see that. So yeah, no worries about the raindrops. Totally understand. So he tried to wipe the lens, but there was still some stuff left over, and it kind of looks a little bit. I think some of the drops kind of got smeared over on the lens, so that's why it kind of looks like this. But again, no worries. I can still see things just fine. And we got a Metrolink right coming in right as the other train leaves, so 2 for 2 again in this clip, which is always pretty good. So for me, the highlight was, the fake bonnets on that train. It's pretty darn good. So yeah, let's keep it going. Let's see what else is next. So here's another Amtrak California regular car on this train, but the highlight of this is of course the jingle bells being played by the person operating the horn there. So that sounded pretty good with this horn, to be honest. So remember, this is filmed just before. This was filmed on Christmas Eve, so I know it's no longer in the season, but still, you know, I always like hearing these kinds of horn shows. Another train is coming in, and it's a BNSF. So that was a pretty good train right there. Lots of trailers on that one. Always nice to look at those along with the containers. So yeah, let's keep it going. What is that? Oh, looking closely, we got a Surfliner locomotive looking quite closely at one of the lights. That's pretty interesting. Some nice horn action from this train as well. That's a nice departure right there.
Alright guys, here's 572. Arriving on track 3.
So this is pretty interesting right here,
Behind us, while
and I'm about to tell you why. Actually, never mind. I take that back. It's because when I was looking at the more distant shot of the incoming surfliner, it looked like all of those cars were different paint scheme. Sorry about that. Nothing interesting to note. But still a good catch.
Okay guys, here comes our westbound
BNSF Q-ALT SBD. Nice name. And it's really raining right now. Like in the video, it's really pouring down. I can hear the raindrops just like hitting the ground pretty hard. Kudos to Matt for braving it up and going out there on a very rainy day. I probably would not be doing this in the rain, especially if it's like heavy rain, but yeah, I'm glad Matt's decided to go out here. So this is pretty interesting. Lots of OOCL and Costco shipping containers just like stacked like that. Now the OOCL containers continue to be on top, but the bottom containers are a bit different. So it isn't until here we have something else. This is what I like about container trains. Just hey, we got a surfliner departing as well. If you can see that. Actually, it's the same surfliner I believe from the previous clip. But yeah, that's what I like about container trains. There's a lot of diversity, and sometimes they do stuff like with patterns like this on these container trains, and makes it pretty interesting to just look at and see how they stack things together. And yeah, I always enjoy these. So let's continue. So this train does have a regular Amtrak California car as well. That's quite a bit of Amtrak California regular cars on these surfliners that I've been seeing here. I just find that pretty interesting. BNSF B-PHX LAC coming in. And it's really raining. Like, listen to that. Listen to the rain just like pouring. So just before we continue, I just wanted to say that Matt told me that he was pretty soaked and wet after this, and his camera is pretty wet from all this. Like I said, I know I probably would not have done this myself just because I don't really like to get my stuff and myself wet. But you know, Matt, I'm I really have to give it to you for braving the weather out. Would have been cool if that day was a thunderstorm just to maybe add some lightning effects in the video, but you know what? It's good enough as it is, and pretty impressed by Matt's determination here. So now let's get on with the PHX LAC. We got Fake Bonnet 751 looking darn good, pretty darn good here. Like this looks just amazing. One of the better fake bonnets I've seen so far. So we got 3 rare DPUs on this one. Pretty cool. Alright.
Okay, guys, here comes an eastbound freight.
Another train coming. Oh wow, look at BNSF 5381. It looks like the paint looks a bit faded out. This right here though, I'm not sure about this, but this is still pretty orange. And then this right here is also looks a bit different. But overall the paint does look a bit faded out. At least the orange paint. So that's a pretty long line of trailers on this train, and I did see a lot of FedEx on there, so yeah, it's pretty interesting to note. Well, the screen went black here for some reason. We're back. And by the way, no, it's not a problem with the internet. I think it's just like a accidental delay in the, between clips. So another Amtrak coming in. Alright, so this is the end of the video. Started off pretty good and we ended off pretty good, so yeah, so this is pretty fun to watch, and I've always liked Matt's videos, and I can see everything's working pretty well here, so alright. So very decent amount of catches on that video. He had just a lot of rare catches as well. That Canadian National was pretty nice. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish off this video, and I'm going to let you know what's next. So as I was mentioning before, Matt does have a couple of these short videos in his playlist, so for the next reaction, we will look at these short videos, all these short videos. I'm gonna throw in the plane spotting ones as well. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed everything you saw, and definitely check out RX MattCARailfan. Subscribe to him. We're at 838 subscribers on his channel, so let's get him to 850 and then 900, and of course the 1K. So again, I appreciate you guys for joining me, and see you pretty soon for the next reaction. Peace.